Feng Shaofeng and Zhao Liying take their son to the zoo, a sweet, happy day. One spring morning in Beijing, gentle sunshine filled the city. After months of busy work schedules, Zhao Liying and Feng Shaofeng decided to spend a whole day with their son. Their chosen destination was the city's famous zoo, home to hundreds of animal species from around the world, from graceful giraffes to playful pandas. This was not just a family outing, but a meaningful memory, especially given the storms their marriage had gone through. Zhao Liying wore a simple white shirt, jeans, and sneakers, with her hair neatly tied back. Despite her casual outfit, she radiated her usual elegance and grace. Feng Shaofeng dressed in a dark t-shirt and comfortable khaki pants, appearing every bit the devoted father. He added a baseball cap to avoid drawing too much attention. Their 4-year-old son excitedly ran toward the zoo entrance, eyes sparkling with joy. What moved people most was how the three of them held hands. The little boy in the middle, holding tightly to his mother's delicate hand on the left and his father's warm hand on the right. Anyone who happened to see that scene couldn't help but smile. Happiness was written all over Zhao Liying's face. She occasionally bent down to talk to her son, adjusted his cap, or wiped the sweat from his forehead. Feng Shaofeng kept watch, both protecting his wife and son and patiently explaining each animal they passed. When they reached the panda enclosure, the boy squealed with delight. "Mom! Dad! Look! It's eating bamboo," he pointed excitedly. Zhao Liying bent down, wrapped her arm around him, and smiled. "That's right, sweetheart, pandas love eating bamboo shoots," Feng continued warmly. "Do you know why they have black and white fur? It's their way of camouflaging in the wild." The boy's eyes widened in wonder as he clapped his hands. "I like pandas the most." In that moment, their little family of 3 seemed perfect, like a picture of peace and love. At the lion enclosure, the boy grew nervous, clutching his mother's hand tightly. Zhao Liying gently reassured him. "Don't worry, darling. There's a fence keeping us safe. We're just watching." Feng picked him up so he could see better and said softly, "The lion is the king of all animals, strong and brave. But you don't have to be afraid, because Mom and Dad are always here." Zhao Liying's eyes glistened with emotion. It had been so long since she heard him speak with such warmth and responsibility. Playtime at the zoo. After lunch, their son begged to go to the children's play area, complete with slides, a carousel, and a colorful ball pit. He laughed gleefully on the slide, with Zhao Liying waiting at the bottom, arms outstretched. Each time he slid down, he threw himself into her arms before running off again. His cheerful giggles spread happiness to everyone around. Feng played the role of horse. The boy climbed onto his back, shouting, "I'm the prince, Dad is the horse." Feng laughed loudly, galloping around while neighing playfully. Zhao Liying couldn't resist recording the moment on her phone, her eyes full of pride. As they blended into the joy of childhood, the invisible barriers of the past, of separation, seemed to melt away. Later, by a clear lake where white swans swam gracefully, the boy exclaimed, "Mom, I want to feed them." Zhao Liying looked around, then agreed, handing him a small bag of feeds sold by staff. He crouched by the water, tossing food in. The swans glided closer, creating a scene as beautiful as a painting. Standing behind them, Feng gently placed his hand on Zhao Liying's shoulder and softly said, "Do you remember, back when we were filming in Hangzhou, we also watched swans like this?" She froze for a second before nodding lightly. Her eyes reflected a trace of nostalgia, as if old memories had returned. Though they tried to stay low-key, some fans recognized them. A few snapped photos discreetly, while others simply smiled in respect of their privacy. One lucky fan recalled, "I saw them buying ice cream for their son." Feng Shaofeng was waiting, while Zhao Liying wiped her boy's hands so gently. They looked just like an ordinary, happy family. Media and public reaction. The eyewitness accounts spread online, stirring heated discussion. Sina commented, "This zoo trip was more than just a family outing, it revealed a sense of harmony between Zhao Liying and Feng Shaofeng. Though divorced, they remain closely bonded through their child." NetEase wrote, "The public isn't only focused on their personal feelings, but also on their growth and responsibility as parents. Clearly, they are striving to give their son a complete childhood." On Weibo, the hashtag Zhao Liying Feng Shaofeng Zoo Trip garnered hundreds of millions of views, making it a hot entertainment topic. Fans and netizens alike were deeply touched, leaving comments such as, "Seeing them together with their son, I believe love still exists. Many divorced families lose all connection." But their love for their son has bound them together again. Asterisk, I hope they remarry, not for us, but because their son deserves a complete home. The sunset moment. By evening, their son, exhausted from a full day, fell asleep on his father's shoulder. Feng carried him gently, step by step. Zhao Liying walked beside them, her gaze soft and tender toward her ex-husband, her heart stirred with unspoken emotions. The golden sunset bathed the three of them in warm light. The scene resembled a cinematic moment, serene, tender, and full of hope. During their meal break, Zhao Liying carefully unpacked a lunchbox she had prepared, sushi rolls, fresh fruit, and snacks their son loved. Feng thoughtfully poured drinks and occasionally served her food. This simple moment, when photos leaked online, made netizens sigh. This is the kind of family everyone dreams of. Within hours, another hashtag Zhao Liying Feng Shaofeng with son, exploded across social media. Millions of comments flooded in. Asterisk, please remarry, this is too sweet. Asterisk, for their son's sake, they clearly still care for each other. Asterisk, it's just an ordinary day, but one many of us dream of. Psychologists also weighed in, explaining that experiences like this are vital for children, helping them feel love, security, and belief in happiness. As their son slept soundly, Zhao Liying and Feng slowed their steps. Their eyes met in the fading light, sparkling with unspoken feelings. Perhaps both realized, love had never truly disappeared. Despite the separation, moments of caring for their son rekindled deep emotions. The day ended, but its lingering warmth remained. The image of the three leaving the zoo hand in hand, faces glowing with joy, became a topic of endless discussion. Was this just a fleeting family memory, or the beginning of a new chapter? No one knows for sure. But in the hearts of millions, hope lingers, that one day Zhao Liying and Feng Shaofeng may truly reunite, giving their son a complete, loving home.